YouTube, it's your boy Ty the Saint. Coryxkenshin situation just got worse. Let's get into this. I dropped a reaction video to this response on my other channel. If y'all want to see that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Because who knows? Maybe Cory and I were fucking.
What?
1 month ago, I posted a video titled How Coryxkenshin Beat the Allegations in 24 Hours. And
My fault, y'all.
in that video, we went over some allegations that were made by an ex-girlfriend of his, who seemingly out of nowhere, 7 years after they last dated, came out and accused him of a bunch of terrible things he did while they were still
Nah, this bitch is hurt. Not only is she hurt, like, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga Cory was just not leading her on. He basically sold her a dream for a couple years. But mind you, this was in 2021, like years ago, my nigga. Not even like a year ago, bro. 2018, and she cropped out like messages of this nigga apologizing for like not being as attentive when the nigga, like, bro, he didn't do anything illegal or wrong. Okay, wrong as in, like, you know, he's selling her a dream, acting like they're gonna get back together, but she's also was playing games too. So they both was wrong in the situation. But she trying to paint this nigga in the light like that, like he the worst nigga in the world, bro. When they both was going tit for tat, and the shit they were doing wasn't even like abuse shit. It's just like on some ghosting each other. Like she would pour her heart out to him, and then he'll ghost her for a little while. And she had like some cancer diagnosis, right? But in the cancer diagnosis, she was like hella passive aggressive, like cause she wouldn't hit this nigga up for a long time, bro.
dating. And as that video's title suggests, he beat those allegations in 24 hours. And after that, the ex-girlfriend who accused him disappeared. But now, a month later, a new contender has popped out trying to expose Cory, with this time it actually being his ex-best friend. And surprisingly enough, he's actually teamed up with Cory's ex-girlfriend, and they've both been...
Look what clicks and views make a nigga do, bro. Ooh-wee, look what money make a bitch do.
trying to expose him together. However, it's been backfiring terribly, which has led to him completely crashing out in a YouTube video. However, before we look at this guy crashing out, I first want to give some more context. So as I stated previously, just last month, Cory's ex-girlfriend was trying to expose him for a number of things. These things ranging from abuse, manipulation, toxicity, and a ton of others. And remember, at this point, they hadn't dated for 7 years.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You still worried about a nigga after 7 years? I ain't gonna lie. When a nigga in the public eye, that happens. You feel me? She probably see this nigga 24/7. She's like, oh, I'm about to expose this nigga because he don't like me no more. Bitch, grow the fuck up.
But you know, who's counting? And while these allegations were coming out, there was also a clip of them two circulating, which made a lot of people actually believe Cory essayed her.
Did you watch me sleep?
In this video, they're obviously joking. Like, they're obviously have the relationship where they're joking. I hate when niggas are trying to take this and run.
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Cory?
Obviously, it's the bid. Like,
And
they're
obviously,
joking.
Cory didn't essay his girlfriend. He was just trying to make a joke. But that joke, mixed with what she wrote in the caption of that video, did make him come off a little crazy. But anyway, after these allegations initially came out, along with some other stuff she was posting on TikTok, Cory's community basically disproved everything instantly and realized this whole situation was summed up to she was mad that he ghosted her.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Cory is infallible, like impenetrable. Like, there's, bro, this little shit niggas, like when he was staring at ass, niggas was trying to make it a big deal. When, first of all, if the nigga did a quick glance, ain't nothing wrong with that. And second of all, bro, that nigga wasn't even staring at the cheeks, he was staring at the board, bro. And if he was looking at booty meat, who cares? He's doing it respectfully. He looked at it for 2.5, then went right back to what he was doing, bro.
7 years later, and all she wanted was a piece of clout. And that was literally it. And because this was such a nothing burger situation on her part, everyone pretty much thought that she would just disappear and fade into irrelevancy. And I'm pretty sure that would have happened until this guy Mavatak came out of nowhere and posted the video, The Hidden Life of Coryxkenshin. Now, for those of you who don't know who Mavatak is, and I didn't know either, it seems like him and Cory used to...
I knew Mav, because I'm a Coryxkenshin viewer.
be best friends back in the day, with him having videos of them two playing together dating back 8 years ago, which is kind of crazy. And Cory also happens to appear in a bunch of this guy's thumbnails. But over time, as Coryxkenshin began to grow exponentially on the
Cory was already big back then too, y'all. Y'all gotta understand that.
Platform, it sounds like problems regarding content creation created a rift in their friendship, and as of 2023, they were no longer friends. But something I will note in this why Coryxkenshin and I are no longer friends video, he says multiple times throughout the video that Coryxkenshin is a good person.
I've cared about goodwill and positive, good energy and good people, and Cory is a good person. I in no way, shape, or form mean any disrespect or any. This is not to defame. I mean no ill will.
You see how other people who don't get, like, you know, people grow apart and people go through their lives and things of that nature, bro. You see how this nigga made a whole video on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, I get his content creation, but other content creators who he needed to make a video about Coryxkenshin to get views and things of that nature, because he's not good at making content, or he's not as funny as he thought he was, bro. He didn't want to learn the new algorithm. He didn't want to learn the new landscape, or let's just say the stuff that he got going on got too much, and him making content was getting overwhelming, bro. That's what you got to do, bro. You got to learn from scratch, bro.
Towards Cory at all. He's a good person, and we need.
So he had to make a video about Coryxkenshin. He tried to appeal to the Coryxkenshin fans so he can get some of them views to go back over his stuff.
Need a lot more good people in this world, especially going forward.
And all that stuff sounds good on paper, but it doesn't explain why he's now making videos titled The Hidden Life of Coryxkenshin with the guy's ex-girlfriend who tried to falsely accuse him a month ago. And I'm not sure what kind of anti-Cory villain meetup this is, but you know what? I'm kind of here for it. Now, the video that he made featuring Cory's ex-girlfriend is 42 minutes long. And before we even get into the video, we can already see that this has 22,000 dislikes. Dang. So this should pretty much let you know what kind of
I got that widget too.
Video this is. So in the video, Mavatak talks a lot about how Coryxkenshin's popularity pretty much ruined his content creation journey. And that's because he claimed every time Cory went on one of his long breaks, his comment sections would be flooded with people asking if he knew where Cory was.
I ain't gonna lie, he can use that momentum. Like, bro, niggas blame anything. I get it. Niggas like, where's Cory? I be like, you could just be like, I mean, that nigga be doing his own thing, y'all. You know, I feel like you can spin that into some comedy thing. Like, if you got like a famous friend that's always disappearing and you always streaming, while he's gone, you should have felt the void, my nigga, until he came back. You know, and that can also boost your career. And I just don't think too much about things like that. I feel like if you are worried about niggas, like, oh my God, he's always asking about Cory. And I get it can be annoying, but like, bro, if you know that's your homie, bro, and people care about him, 22 million people care about him, so you be like, yeah, it's understandable to me. I can see how it was getting annoying, but it wouldn't make me like angry and think my career's going downhill. If anything, like I said before, you'll be filling the void there while he's gone,
rather than them being there for his content. And honestly, I 1,000,000% believe him. If you were to take a slight look at his channel, the only videos that are performing crazy are the ones featuring Coryxkenshin. And even in videos that Cory isn't featured in, people in the comments are still talking about him. I just gotta say thank you, Cory, and thank you, Mav. Cory introduced me to you, and you funny as shit. That's an easy sub right there with notifications on. It's to the point to where if you go to the videos tab on his channel and click popularity, the only videos that come up are either featuring Coryxkenshin or when he's talking about Cory.
See, and that goes to show, like, not to say this, like, Cory made this nigga, right? So this is why when you're like in a group of people and you have some friends, and let's just say one of your friends is bigger than the other, you need to make an effort to make your own content creation. Like the Vanoss crew, this nigga probably didn't have like a unique personality for himself and things of that nature, right? Like the Vanoss crew, HTO Delirious got his own fucking people. Cartoons got his own people. Fucking record. I don't want to. I heard that nigga weird. What? You gotta make it an effort to build your own community and your own shit, or you're gonna be like this nigga Mav. Like, if without Cory, he's nothing. You feel me? Obviously, because all his best videos have something to do with Coryxkenshin.
Coryxkenshin, which essentially means is this guy revolves around the Coryxkenshin orbit. He doesn't have his own audience, which is terrible for someone who's trying to make their own gaming channel. So yes, when Cory just all of a sudden disappears, they're going to go ask somebody who they think knows where he is.
In the video from 2023, I mentioned details such as how I never cared about what he gained from his success, and I just wanted to enjoy time with the person I connected with before his channel truly blew up. I also expressed frustrations at the time and vented to a friend of mine about how Cory wasn't interested in speaking publicly about people harassing his close friends and family during his long content breaks. The public wanted to run with the narrative that Cory was the one who cut off the connection with me, when in fact, I was the one that cut ties with him because I had had enough. I was the one who decided that the friendship no longer served my best interests, and I distanced myself with him for good instead of allowing myself to remain at arm's reach.
Even through witnessing the same family and friends actually using you, I still remain there for you to vent your frustrations and to share laughs with. I'm sorry, but I just can't continue feeling like you're keeping me at arm's length. I'd rather have mental peace than to constantly feel like something is off with someone.
Nigga, what are you, my boyfriend? Like, what the fuck?
I've been the closest with for this long. I just can't continue this friendship. See you around.
Oh my god!
Are we sure this is a friendship? This kind of sounds like a breakup.
Yeah, so.
Talking about a friendship that ended years ago. LMAO. Bro, you gotta get a job and leave the internet right now. Bro's rent must be due, like he's finna get evicted or something.
The last text Cory sent me mentioned that he was hopeful to change and repair things with his mother because the same anger he had towards me, he held against her, and maybe their relationship wouldn't have to decay.
Damn, why are you telling this nigga business like that? Like, what the fuck?
The same way ours did. Not only do I believe that you haven't changed, but from my perspective, you continue to misuse the influence you've been given.
This guy continues to yap about nothing for a while. Like, I think he's lost the plot. And then the ex-girlfriend comes on to say the same exact thing she said last month. Nothing.
Here's the truth. He didn't need to put his hands on me to leave scars. He punished with silence. He messed with my head. Gaslit, love bomb, disappeared, then spun the story to make me look unstable. That was control. The way he treated me left me...
Spun the story. The nigga didn't say nothing. Like, what the fuck? This is before Cory's response.
feeling mentally and emotionally abused. It wasn't just me. Others around him felt it too.
And I watched the response video. Only reason why she doing this because Coryxkenshin stopped texting her back in 2022. And she just crashed out with them fat ass glasses.
You got ghosted 7 years ago. Let it go, please. I think these two people are the perfect example of what happens when you don't progress in life. The reality is, if Cory didn't have 22.8 million subscribers,
yeah, this wouldn't be
seeing these videos
exactly
because they wouldn't have any clout to drain from him. All of their problems with Cory happened literal years ago. The girl happened 7 years ago, and with the guy it happened 2 years ago, and they were very minor issues. He ghosted the girl, and him and the guy just stopped being friends. Why did this warrant a 42-minute video with a post-game interview in it?
I've been used, lied to, walked on, and then somehow cast as the villain? So imagine clawing up the strength to finally speak while you're shaking, stressed, drowning, and the internet tears apart how you talk, how you type, how you look, how you breathe. Oh, she stuttered, must be lying. She paused. Oh,
she's low-key chop shit, but listen, Cory, I've done some bad things in my life too, so I respect it.
she's faking. No, go f yourselves and stop with the it happened 7 years ago. Like, time erases scars. Like, time is supposed to clean.
Yeah, like, bro, if Cory didn't have no fame and money, these niggas would not be coming out with none of this shit, bro. Like,
clean it up, make it easier to ignore. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. Time doesn't hand you a clean slate. That's not growth.
Imagine the peak of your life was getting ghosted 7 years ago by a famous YouTuber.
That's crazy.
That has to be insane. Alternative title, grown man has a normal life and I'm jealous of that. This might actually be the best comment to describe the situation because I can't think of a better one. Mind you, this lady is married. Wait, she's married? With a 17-year-old daughter too. I actually have...
What, her kid grown. Oh my gosh, she must have got pregnant when she was a teenager.
I have no words. Anyway, after this 42-minute long video was received terribly by the public, with, like I said, the video getting 22,000 dislikes, Mavatak decided to make another video titled Coryxkenshin Responds to Mavatak. And by the title of this video, I'm pretty sure we would all assume that Cory responded to this guy, but that's not what happened. He pretty much just made a video making fun of the comments making fun of him and called it the title.
So I text Cory A lot of people said that I should reach out to him instead of bringing this on the internet. Why didn't you reach out to him? Why didn't you contact him to clear the air? So I'm going to call him now and clear things up on camera once and for all.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Well, I guess you guys are answering for him.
This is the face you make when you've burnt your only bridge to success. But yeah, as I stated before, he proceeds to make fun of every comment that made fun of him for the entire duration of the video. And all in all, it's pretty stupid.
It's when grown man making a whole video.
Like, bro, dead ass. Like, he didn't need to burn his bridge to Corey. He could just, bro. He's like, bro. I'm like, I would be asking for advice, my niggas. Make other relationships, my nigga. Like that's the problem with a lot of these niggas. They only got one homie in this shit. You need to ask niggas for advice and just connections and networking, bro. He need to talk to other content creators, bro. Find some niggas to make some videos with other than Coryxkenshin, bro. So find some new niggas, bro. You being alone in your room is isolated, bro. So that's where he fucked up.
Video about another grown man's life. Grown man making a YouTube comment on the grown man's video about the grown man's life. Grown ass man.
So yeah, that perfectly sums up that video. But Mavatak wasn't done, because he then decided to post another video a couple days later titled Coryxkenshin and Mavatak Best Moments. And it's literally just a compilation of them playing games in the past.
This nigga's so bored, bro.
Like, I think this guy's obsessed, and clearly this guy is doing everything he can to capitalize off the Coryxkenshin stuff, and I respect the hustle. However, you gotta know when to hang it up, bro. No matter how many videos y'all make or come out with, you will never get the internet to hate Coryxkenshin. He's just too big.
Not even like he too big. That nigga is a God-fearing man, and he not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? He be making mistakes, but his mistakes isn't as bad as other niggas' mistakes. Can't believe the Raven lost.
Stop selling them phones that's wired to the federal government.